Idag lever vi inom fossileran. Men nu ska vi resa framåt i tiden, till en klokare tid då vi har lärt oss att leva inom planetens gränser. År 2053 öppnas utställningen Fossil och du är bjuden.
Welcome. 8 years ago, Sweden reached zero emission and left the fossil era behind. What do you recall from the 20th and 30th and all the big changes that we achieved? Welcome into the exhibition. Today we emit almost no greenhouse gases at all. During the fossil era, we caused massive carbon dioxide emissions from everything we did. Driving cars, transports, production of stuff and food, and even this sweater from 2019 is made from oil. This exhibition recalls a period in human history when we used fossil energy and fossil materials. It's amazing how we all came together and turned things around. I don't know if you're old enough to remember all the huge private cars driving around in the city, the SUVs. Despite technical development, emissions still stayed high because they were so heavy and filled with electric devices. It's a really good thing that we shifted towards new types of transport. Maybe you recognize these guys. They are bonus cards for flying. The more people flew, the more bonuses they got. Cheaper flights, shorter lines and fancier waiting lounges. But more and more young people protested against their parents' unnecessary flying, and soon after there was a shift towards virtual meetings and more climate-friendly travel. Nowadays you can only find cards such as these in private collections and in this exhibition. Stress and fast food were quite common in the 20s. Typically you'd get a chunk of meat made from cow in between two pieces of white bread. Bad for the climate and pretty bad for your health. It's much more clever to eat like we do today, with healthy and tasty protein from plants that get their energy straight from the sun. The sun is the basis of all life on Earth, but climate change has affected our relationship with the sun. In the early 20s, the newspapers' headlines often talked about the lovely summer heat. But towards the end of the 20s, those headlines instead talked about how to cope with the heat. It's a good thing that we transformed our cities to greener places with cooler spots for when the yearly heat wave occurs. Now it's time for you to use your imagination and create your own stories about the road to a fossil-free society. Good luck!